Judd, everybody. Welcome, Ashley.
You've got a good thing going here, don't you?
I do, actually. Yeah. But with them and the thing and the what do you mean by that exactly?
Well, you know, not all persons of Scottish extraction even acknowledge Thanksgiving as a legitimate holiday, so...
Well, not all... Well, you're married to a Scotsman, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got an agenda there about that.
Yeah. Is it a problem at home? Does he say, I'm not wanting any Thanksgiving with that heathen turkey?
I'm hoping that you have some credibility, so come 11:30 tonight, I'll be getting a cheerful call. Hun, can't wait for Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah. No, you should have Thanksgiving but you live in America, don't you?
We're in between Tennessee and Scotland.
Really? Wow. There's something
Right
you
in the
don't
middle
hear.
of the Atlantic.
Wow.
That's what I meant.
Is there a direct flight? What part of Scotland do you live in?
And, you know, I can't talk about it.
Oh,
I'll
right,
tell you
okay,
later.
yeah.
You know, because
You
it doesn't
can't-
mean a thing to people here, but all of those parasites over yonder who work
They have
at that.
very bad press over there. Yeah, they're very, very nice. They make the American press look like really very, very,
civilized
very
and
nice,
smart.
lovely. Yeah, I know.
Devoted to the truth.
Why do you think that? Why do you think the Scottish and English press are so mean?
I think it's because they have so many dailies that they're constantly looking for fodder to print, because otherwise they would run blank papers.
Right, yeah, that probably wouldn't sell as well.
Well, there's something like 27 papers every single day.
Yeah, there's a lot of papers.
So they need
yeah.
a load of crap to fill them in
Yeah,
with.
they do. And they don't mind writing it either. They just make stuff up. They make stuff out about you. I mean, I didn't know that you were living in Scotland, though.
They've completely disabused me of the high school notion that there should be some verisimilitude of truth in the news.
Oh, hello. Yeah. I like, what's the word again? Verisimilitude.
Something along
Yeah,
in there.
it's nice. Yeah.
I make
what about,
words up.
Well, never mind Scotland. What about the South? The movie's set in the South, right? Is it an accurate portrayal of the South? Is it?
I think it is.
Yeah?
It was very important to Joey Lauren Adams, who is from North Little
Who's
Rock.
been here? She's lovely. Yeah.
And
she directed the film?
She wrote it and directed it.
Wow, good for her.
And I think that the movie's a really honest portrayal of one individual's experience in the South.
What part of the South are you from? You're from the South, aren't you?
My people are from eastern Kentucky,
Yeah?
and I've lived in Middle Tennessee for a long time now.
Right. I like it down the South. You've been to Arkansas. I like Arkansas.
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It's
It's
lovely.
very
Been to
lush.
Ozark. Ozark's a nice town. It's got a nice catfish place there. Do you like the catfish?
I love
A
catfish.
bit tentacly. I like them to get the tentacles off before I go in.
I try not to remember that my dad would fish catfish, and I would sometimes wake up to the sound of him pounding the head. It was awful. It was awful.
Well, he would take it home and wait until it
Well, we
woke
lived
up
on the
and eat-
Kentucky River.
Yeah?
And he would run lines. And that's how I would wake up
My
sometimes.
dad ate my goldfish. So think yourself. He did. He'd be appalled if he thought I'd be talking. No, he didn't eat my goldfish. He would have, but he never did. No, he went to live on a farm. You have a farm, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Any goldfish?
No goldfish, but lots of other animals.
What do
We've
you
got a lot
have
of
then?
creatures.
Are you a humane farmer, or do you know?
Well, we have a lot of domestic pets, just little,
Right.
pet things. We've
Right.
got 6 cats and 2 dogs, one
Right.
of whom is here tonight. And then our farm kind of defies the laws of nature. We've got a lot of interspecies friendliness. We've got turkeys and possum, raccoons.
Define
Everybody's-
friendliness in this instance.
Well, Dario, one night, for example, we hear all this ruckus outside, which is always a great moment on the farm. It's like, what's that? Shh, did you hear that? Go get the flashlight. You know, we get to run around and look
Yeah.
at stuff. And, you know, usually it means that some little animal is about to come live with us again.
Oh, really?
Which happens often. But one night he was out doing that, and he shone the flashlight under the back porch, and this little possum was sitting there alongside this little cat that we'd been trying to catch for ages. And they've just palled around for a while now, and they're chums. And it's really sweet.
You know, there was a skunk and a raccoon used to cuddle up together at my house in Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, really. Really? No,
Was that
outside
Tom
the
and Katie?
Yeah, no, not Tom and Katie. It was in I gotta come back here.
I'm just showing off that I watched the opening monologue.
Yeah, you did. You did. No, there was skunk and the raccoon. They would cuddle up together. And then I think the raccoon got kind of tired of the smell and then just... but they did. They used to cuddle up at night. It was very touching, rather Disney in many ways. Lovely. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with Ashley Judd, everybody.
as a way to kind of retaliate.
Shut up, chatty Cathy. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Ashley Judd. We were just chatting about something that you can't know about, but whoa! So your family is originally Scots-Irish then, right?
My family's a little bit of everything. We're sort of Western European Heinz 57 blend. I have actually one grandfather who was Sicilian, so I call myself a Sicilian hillbilly.
Sicilian hillbilly. Yeah, you never forget, but you can't remember what you're not forgetting. Don't even know what that makes sense at all, but yeah. So you married a Scotsman who's a racing driver?
He is.
How's he doing with that? It's the Indy stuff he does,
Yes,
isn't it?
it's the Indy Racing League.
Is that dangerous?
Depends on how you look at it.
Well, if you're driving a car in a track with other guys driving, is it
at 230 miles an hour, it could be construed as vaguely dangerous. If you choose to see it that way.
Yeah, was it something you were into before you met him? Did you?
I absolutely detested it. I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world. As a child, I would be looking for Kentucky basketball games on our small black and white TV, and I would see open-wheel racing on, and I would just, you know, to whatever extent I cursed as an 11-year-old, I'd shout abuse at the TV. I thought it was so dumb.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, they had these big fat tires, and the little person's just in there, and they can barely see, and they're going, meh. And now, of course, I know that they're trying to keep the tires warm under yellow, and it's very exciting.
Yeah. You're loyal to your man, and I think that's nice. I don't think it's that exciting.
Invite you to a race.
No, I'm sure it is. The NASCAR I watch, but I haven't really got into the Indy stuff. I'm sure it is. I mean, the Indy cars are much smaller, right? And why is NASCAR more popular than Indy racing?
Well, my layperson's opinion on that is everyone watches NASCAR and thinks they can go out to the garage and with a certain wrench make the car do that.
I think there's some truth in that. I think
there's a little bit of happy delusion involved.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Hey, watch this.
Yeah.
You know, and they can.
Right. I get me some decals. I'm a NASCAR champ. Yeah. I think that's true. Maybe that's what I think anyway when I'm watching it. Like I'm just a couple of stickers away from glory.
I just need to get that sponsor.
You know, do you know what's interesting? I can hear a little bit of a Scottish accent creeping in with you. Do other people say that to you?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, I used to have this crisis of conscience about my identity. I didn't think I had an integrated and consolidated sense of self, because wherever I am, I'll sort of drift into some reflections of that accent.
Right. Well, that's empathetic, though. That's okay.
And I've come to say, you know what, I don't sing, but I have a musical ear, and I enjoy doing dialects in film, and it's just in a way actually of honoring the people with whom I'm spending time. But the strangest thing happens when I go to Scotland. I've got this bizarre Irish accent. It's very strange.
When I go to Wales, I have a Pakistani accent. That's true. It's true. I go to Wales and I'm like, oh, it's very nice to be here. And they're like, what? Why are you speaking in a Pakistani? Because it's as close as I can get.
There's a bunch of Pakis in our old neighborhood, so that's really funny to me.
That's right. Oh dear, it's very bad. Listen, we're completely out of time. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry,
good luck with it. Now,
this
this film, just before we go, this film is not out all at once, right? It's going in different ways.
Yes, it's in the big markets, and although I don't read reviews, everyone around me is having a very difficult time not telling me it's getting great reviews. Good. So that it will roll out to the smaller towns.
Good. Well, I wish you luck with it, and it's lovely. It's lovely to meet you, and have a good time in Scotland. Be careful with the press over there.
I will.
All right. Ashley Judd, everybody. We'll be right back.